tell us a little bit about LTO and how it came about.
So LTO is a company that me and my business partner Eric put together two and a half years ago now, split between the US and the UK, basically as a platform for me to bring my renders to life. You know, I'm kind of known for doing, you know, crazy work on certain cars virtually, but I've always wanted to bring that to the real world as well. And LTO was kind of the start of that and the start of bringing that to the real world for me. We started back in 2018 with our first black E30 body kit, and I think that kind of helped me realize that, okay, this is something that is possible to do. Let's see what else I can do. So compared to previous kits that we've had, to say our first initial one, this kit it's a lot wider for starters, and things have been adjusted and slightly perfected a bit more from our first prototype version. But I mean, as you can see from this, you know, even in this form, and it's not even painted yet, and it looks pretty cool, especially the front end, which I was quite surprised to learn that there's going to be some lighting trickery going on there, which is reminiscent of some of my favorite renders, which is awesome to hear. But yeah, I think this build is going to be our first one in the UK, which is extremely exciting for us, given I live here and born here. You know, it's nice to have an LTO car on my home turf. It makes things a little bit more real for me, and you know, it's nice to have something here with me, as opposed to being in the US or being somewhere in Europe that I don't have access to it. So that, my RX-7, yeah, I'm very excited to see how this build progresses. The kit itself is kind of race inspired. You know, it has a mixture of kind of flair from the E30, the M3 E30, and also Group 5 racing cars, hence the tilting spoiler, you know, reminiscent of the Group 5 era. So livery wise, I wanted to do something that kind of reflected, you know, the racing side of things and these cars. You have, you know, Vorsteiner, Jägermeister and all the usual liveries, but one I've been particularly fond of was the BASF livery on the M1 Pro cars. I thought it'd be quite fitting to do a little remix of one of those liveries, and you know, people will soon see what we came up with, or what I came up with, or together. It was a collaborative effort, I think, for that. And yeah, I'm quite excited to see it on the car because it's pretty wild. There's a few different projects that aren't BMWs in the pipeline, one being my own RX-7 kit. Whether I'll do that to this car or yet, I'm not sure. But yeah, we have some fun projects planned that we're very excited to showcase, more so next year. But yeah, it's exciting times, you know. Yeah, it should be fun.
What's going on, guys? It's Henry at the tuning store here. We've come down to Ivor to see Dips at the custom cars. He's had our LTO project here for a week or so. He's been preparing it for the next stage. As you can see, it's been painted black. You might ask why, because we are actually going to get the car wrapped. This is actually the first stage to getting the car wrapped. We initially wanted Dips to just prep the car, you know, sort all the little dings and dents out prior to getting the car wrapped. However, in the end, we decided to get him to just black out the whole car. You'll see in the next stage that will have something to do with the style of wrap we're going for. So this makes the next stage a lot easier. But yeah, have a look at the car. It's obviously not a show finish, but it's ready to be wrapped over the top. So he's done all the door shuts, everything, because obviously when the body kit's on the car, anything seen through the sides will be black. And it looks pretty nice. I just want to see the kit back on now.
Grease it and get it ready for paint.
Perfect. It's going to be so cool to see it all just blacked out with the kit back on and everything. Because we've been looking at it in primer, or in that stage, in all sorts of grey and for so long. So yeah, it's going to be cool to see. We'll probably want to keep it in black. Cool, so Palm couldn't be here today. He's a little bit tied up with sales today. So I popped down with Igor to check out the E30. Dips is pretty much finished with it now. It's going to come back to us probably end of the week. We'll do a little bit more tinkering on the car if we find anything that he's doing. Get Jay and Sam onto that, and then book it in for its wrap, which is the exciting bit.
Guys, so I've been told the LTO car is back from being wrapped. So thanks to Boss Dog Graphics for getting it done in a timely manner. Do you know what? It was dropped off over the weekend. I haven't even seen it yet. So, shall we? Let's go and have a look. Actually, before anything, I just want to thank all the guys at Rotiform. That includes Jason, Carl, Jay and James for getting the wheels for it over in a timely manner. So yeah, thanks guys. Listen, you know innit? You know it's Rotiform. Anyway, listen. Here it is. It's back. It's all liveried up. Listen, I want to show you something. Come over here. Cameraman, come here. Listen, look at this. That is touching the floor. Look, I can't even get my phone in it. That is low. And I'm telling you now, I've still got 20 PSI in the bags. What does that mean? I can go even lower. But apparently not, because the car is on the floor. Listen, let me show you these wheels, man. These wheels fit perfectly. I'll tell you what, we'll leave it for another day. I will leave it for another day. Let me get the interior all fitted up. I want to show it to you in its full glory. We'll see you in episode 3. All right? See you later. Watch me roll back, smash into the building.